Dave, thanks for joining us, thanks for talking to us. Your overall view of your team's performance, getting back on winning ways as well.
I thought it was a thoroughly deserved, hard-fought victory. I said before the game that they're one of the best teams in this league, make no bones about it. I said before the game, you know, Coley and Jimmy and John Doolan do an unbelievable job there, unbelievable job, and they've got them playing really well. They're not used to losing, but I thought we deserved to win tonight. I do. I thought we were the better team in both halves. Was it vintage passing, possession-based crew? Not always, no. But then you've got to give some sort of respect to the opposition at times and make sure that you come up with a plan to counteract what they're doing. I thought we did that quite well.
Well, you completely changed your style, didn't you, in terms of formation? You've obviously been saying you didn't sleep the other night. Things were going through your mind. The big change came that you went with a more direct or more stronger approach up the top.
I suppose by playing two big ones up top, you sort of can automatically assume that you're going more direct. And at one you go, yeah, it gives us that opportunity. There's two targets, but then normally we play with three targets. You know, it's just that one of them's Kirky, one of them's Owen Dale or Daniel Powell or whatever it is, and a central striker. So if anything, it's less direct rather than more direct. What it is, it's born out of work on the training ground over the last 2 weeks when we had midweek games. That's when we've worked on that. You can't just throw that at them and expect them to pick it up. You have to work at it, and like I say, we worked at that for the last 2 weeks to say, if we do need a different way going forward, this will be the way. And I thought tonight, you know, the lads picked it up. First time they've done it in a long while, and I thought they were very good at it, I have to say. So, you know, credit goes to the lads. You know, we often speak about our players coachable. Well, we feel as though we've got coachable players. And when you've got coachable players, they'll pick up what you're trying to teach them. And like I said, I thought that was shown tonight, really.
There wasn't much to choose between the two teams when that first goal came, but in the end, you capitalised on it and you got your noses in front. That's the thin dividing line, isn't it? That one went your way.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I think I can't really remember them having any chance. I thought, oh God, that was close. Anything like that. There's a couple flashed across the goal, you know, in the first half. I don't think there was any, you know, there was no sort of last-ditch defending. It was just good, sound defending, and that's what you have to do against Accrington. Whereas I thought we were more probing, and I thought we had a better idea of how we could score goals, if you like. Don't get me wrong, it come from an unusual source, but the fact is the ball was in the box, and like I said, we were asking questions of them, and I think our front two posed more threats than their front two, if you like, or looked more dangerous, that's for sure. And you know, it's nosy front, and then obviously the sending off helps us, which was. I don't think anybody can complain about that. And then the second goal, little Tom, unbelievable skill, puts it on a plate for Ports, and it's game over at that point. And if there's any criticism, it should have been more.
Well, you say it was unbelievable skill. It was top draw skill, wasn't it? Because it just cut out 4 or 5 players. With the ability on the ball.
He's turned Mark Hughes inside out, ran past him, and then just bent a ball that's put the keeper and the other centre halves, any midfielders that are in the vicinity out of the game, and Paul says Johnny on the spot, he's made a career out of it, and he doesn't miss from there. So, great skill.
Donovan Daniels back in the side. It's been a long time, been a very, very frustrating time for you. We've got some solid defending towards that, and got himself through, didn't he?
I thought it was good. That's his first 90 minutes for a long, long time. You know, we've had in-house games with him and stuff like that, so I'm on about competitive 90 minutes. So yeah, we'll look after him. You know, he's heading the ball past people and getting the other side of him and whipping an unbelievable ball in the first half. It's just evaded everyone. And yeah, I thought he was sound in his defending. They're putting their left back, who was a centre half, right up against him to try and challenge him, and I thought he did ever so well. I thought he did ever so well. So massive credit to him getting through the game. And he might be a little bit stiff in the morning, but we'll look after him, and and getting going again.
Yeah, while you changed up the top, you've also changed in the last couple of games at the back with Donovan coming in and Nathan Wood coming in, so they'll be delighted as well, you know, to have a clean sheet, something that you're working hard on to get more of.
Yeah, I thought Nathan was good again. Yeah, there was little bits where I go, oh, that's not quite right, but he's got a bright future, that boy. He's really committed, athletic, and he just said a bit in the dressing room there after the game about, you know, the opportunity that this football club's got at the minute, and where he's come from. It's not the same spirit, it's not the same togetherness, you know, and the lads are, whether they can believe his words or not, that's what I've been telling them all season. And it's great that a young lad, one, can speak so well and says things that the players sometimes like question me, you know, what do you know? You know, as if you're just filling his head with positive thoughts. No, there's a lad there from a championship team who was saying exactly what I'm saying, you know, and he was terrific after the game as well. So he's a terrific lad with a bright future, and I thought he was excellent again today.
We can't wait for the weekend coming up, of course, now, if you pick him. It's Sunderland, the big guns are coming. You know what it was like going there. They were one of the sides that really did show you how to play, and they did it. But now you can see what you're made of. You have a chance to see how close you've got.
Yeah, look, Sunderland with their big budget, you know, because that's, again, it's not a moan or anything like that. That's what it is. You know, that's fine. We know where we are in the pecking order of resources. We do, you know. So they should be where they are. And but it's 11 against 11. You know, money doesn't decide football games. Well, there have been studies that suggest the amount of budget is reflected in the league table, but that's another day. And like I said, we'll give a good go of ourselves. Hopefully give a good account of ourselves.